forward to set up that pick. Even the Nasus can get isolated if he's caught and pulled back and then blown up by all of that damage. He's pretty tanky, especially when
see it here in Game 3. As we're ready, let's hop onto the rims.
And Moham is going in.
Yeah. Force a smite. I mean, I don't think that Skarner really cares about a level 1 Leona. Here's Kingen and aiming
in the top side. No answer just yet. And the shield will deny that poke. He's actually doing such a great job of picking up XP here. Now he can wave clear with his E.
Yeah, it's never easy to dive a Garen. Excellent wave clear, excellent sustainability, but might go for it here on the next push. Not as big of a wave this time, but it is a cannon wave. Let's see how it goes as Keen wants to get in, gets the silence on a Moham, who's not able to do much except ignite. And now Keen's level 3, and he's totally fine. He's getting chipped out a little bit here. Maybe.
So many minions are being denied here in the top side. As Keen gets XP, King gets some XP, but it's split. Will TP here, but they're ready for it.
Hide on bush, except 3-man version, and yeah, Kingen's not
to die. And by the way, they're still here.
Guess what? Yeah. Well, there's the flash stun on in. Kingen does have his flash, and he says, well, I'll use it, I guess. He is going to die anyway, and pays.
And he flashes towards it.
나 어떻게 게임?
How can I play the game? How can Keen be in half a top laner? Half a top laner versus 0.
I don't know what happened here, but Showmaker just, okay, baiting. Actually just baiting, and now Toby's just dead. Down he goes. Lucy gonna get that kill in this wild early game. And at least DK gets something back.
Yeah, they do get something back.
You know, you can see a plain as day is much easier to dive in these situations. And here comes Skarner, and that downback is not going to do anything as Showmaker just gets pushed into the rel.
Look at his face too, man.
Yeah, Canyon and Lahens, man, they're just high-fiving this entire series.
Yeah, and I mean, Kingen and Showmaker are just linked on frustration.
Face palming together.
I mean, they're just running circles around him. And, you know, the other thing about this, we talked about the Ziggs getting some power topside, even with the plate protection and stuff, but Seraphine just doesn't hurt turrets that much, you know, if there's not a whole lot of setup. I mean, she does end up getting most of these plates, obviously, because it's just a Garen here, but it's not like she is threatening to kill.
Here we go again. Lucid gonna miss the knock-up, and yep, level 6, as you mentioned, so now there's actually threat of a kill.
Look at this first dragon, so... And it's a Chemtech, so on one hand, that feels nice because you don't have Chemtech Soul, but actually Chemtech Soul's pretty good with the Seraphine pop, so maybe it's not really all that great, actually, but
yeah.
I'm trying to find the
positive.
positive.
Maybe gets away is just running a straight line towards the turret. Think he's dead either way. Not much he can do. Lucid denied getting over the wall, instead elects to ult the Garen.
He doesn't have flash.
Well, he might be able to get out. No, oh, okay. Well, Lucid's got his hands on his face. I mean, guys, this is this is not very close.
They have the Garen. They know the wave clear is fantastic.
Yeah.
Garen pick ends up being a flex, right? King can play it. And now Canyon has ult. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Kingen doesn't have his flash. So, yeah, there's the Impale coming in, and the bomb sails over the head of Nasus, but it just doesn't matter, as now, maybe a punish. 3 members of DK down in the bottom lane. Pays flashing into the fight. I'm not sure that's going to work out for him, but the damage, where is it from the side of DK? There it is. Finally, they take out Pays as, well, Canyon not going to get over the wall, has to flash. And finally, DK gets something.
There from D+. Okay, so Lahen's on a ward here. Moab goes in for a bit of an engage, I guess you could say, but it's more so just a bait. Like, he's Poppy, he's very tanky. Or sorry, he's Leona, excuse me, he's very tanky. And this means that Showmaker and Lucid can rotate down. Even though Showmaker didn't have his ult, can just surf and get down here very quickly. This isn't even really needed. And Lucid picks up the kill into Pays. So, bit of a trade back. He's still not playing the game on the other side. The Ziggs, I was going to talk about the items earlier. He got his Luden's Companion a long time ago, and aiming is still trying his best to finish that first item. Wasn't able to do it on that buckler.
He has a lot of ability haste still. He's going to be trying to stack in the side lane and just try to catch up, as we've mentioned. Zeke's first here for the Skarner. A little bit of extra damage, I guess, as it's Hextech Soul once again. So Gen G also have been really high rolling on these Drakes. They didn't necessarily really need to, but Now a combo. Okay, a lot of CC. Unfortunately, that's Skarner, so not really able to blow up the Skarner. Down goes the turret. Down goes the Leona. And Gen G get another win.
Play there with the Leona, so great 1-2 punch from Moham Showmaker like we've been talking about this whole game, but they don't have enough damage to kill the Skarner. Chovy had TP, and he's just going to come up here and clear this up. Now, Lucid is here. They may be able to punish.
Chovy is in a lot of trouble here. Look at that burst that comes in. The Taliyah TPing in.
Some much needed gold for Kingen as well. Still massively behind in this game, but hey, you know, you'll take every win you can get, and that's Chovy's TP down as well as Moham is here.
Yeah, I think Kingen overstays Showmaker's backing, and Kingen's like, well, I'll stay. Maybe I can get another plate, and he might be able to, just barely not able to, gets smoked down, and that's the end of him. Meanwhile, this inner on the bottom lane is almost dead, 13 minutes in.
Don't waste it again. You wasted it last time. And he's like, okay, I was just saying maybe if I got the kill, like, nah, don't waste it. Keen and Lucid will interact with each other.
Yeah, we've seen this fight before. There's the bomb from FaZe. Is going to hit very much on the edge of this one. Lucid has got Kingen nearby. Lucid's trying to get something back. And there is empowered recall here. Chovy going to stop the back, actually. Valkyrie over the wall. Not sure if he knows about the Nasus behind him, but now he's about to find out. Kingen is going to do a decent amount of damage as the Qs will come in. The flash is there, but you're not getting away from Nasus, buddy. Is down. He will go. Kingen sends him a thumbs up.
Slowly, but surely, getting themselves a few kills here.
700 gold.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money. Lucid again caught, though.
Yeah, going to be silenced up, and now he's got a Skarner on his back. Nice knockback here from Showmaker, just desperately trying to help out his buddy.
Hey, he's got his Seraphs complete now. Once he gets Leandries, these types of exchanges are going to go really well, and Kingen is starting to become relevant now. There's like, he's going to take this turret out, picks up 2 kills, right? Ends up getting that shutdown. Now 300 more gold in his pocket. He's sitting on 282 stacks here, pushing 300. And once again, they're using the Hextech Rift incredibly well, and Keen's the next target. This pick comp is starting to come online, Valdez.
Yeah, Keen is Garen, trying to trade one back here, but not going to complete the spin into ult. And they do commit pretty heavily up to the top side of the map here. Satchel, passive, down goes the turret, and there's a Drake available. So yes, you got the kill, but will you be able to get much after that? Another charge comes in from the Rift Herald. Chovy's just bought. And it feels like they could have just gotten the Drake, but instead, just now go for a little bit of a skirmish in mid. Chovy still not there, does have TP.
Yeah, I mean, this is Moham.
Yeah, he's in a bit of trouble. Does have the Eclipse up, but when you get Magnet Storm and Impaled, there's not much you can do. He's level 6, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he gets taken down. So that should be the Drake going to Gen G.
That's alive.
Yeah, the TP is coming in here from Chovy. A lot of damage into Keen, but that is still Garen. Chovy not able to chunk through the Nasus, but guess who's here? It's FaZe, and he's doing a ton of damage. Lucid also trying to join. Keen getting pretty low as Lucid extends the Encore and targets it right into the Garen, as a lot of wave clearers coming in, and Lucid sticking around. A big knockback comes in, though, and DK are winning a fight while Canyon is just taking the drink.
This starts to feel like the kind of game that maybe Atlas would have bet his hair on, Valdez. We're not done and live.
We're just never done with the action. This time it's a 2v1. Nobody else is nearby, and Keen will just pick up the kill. So, and a lot cleaner.
And that take out. As
here we go again. Another pick, but Canyon this time he's going to use it to his advantage. Tries to pull Moham after the wall. That's another satchel coming in, and a big bomb to the face of Moham. And now, Canyon, once again, through the wall, gonna bring Showmaker straight into the rel as the Encore is good once again, but it's not quite as good as the team play from the side of Gen G. And now aiming on Seraphine, you know, he did his job, but he's gonna be able to get away, and now with Barret available, 21 minutes into the game, Gen G will start it up.
Plus to contest, but they have to try. And no ult for the Seraphine.
Yeah. FaZe is, okay, they're just looking to turn this one. He's on the side. He's got the mines in the perfect spot, and the damage into Kingen is huge. He's not quite that tanky just yet. It should be another couple of kills going the way of Gen G as Canyon going to throw a rock and take down Leona again. And they might just start it again.
They are going to start it again, and there's just no way to contest. Lucid has flash, but there's no way he can get in here. Lehens will absolutely say no.
Oh, they're going to back.
Wow, they really do decide to back off. Because of the Hextech gates, Lucid can get actually behind Lehens here and circumvent that row. And they're like, that's just not a chance I'm willing to take. I'm not willing to give Baron over. If they get a 50-50 steal, then Lucid sneaks around there. It could be a disaster for us. Lucid going to look for any stragglers.
Might be able to get Chovy here.
Yes, flash ult.
There is Lehens in the brush, who is just going to hop away, but now in goes Lucid. The satchel is not enough to save Lehens' life.
As they're grouped for it, once again, Lehens no vision.
Yeah, and there it is. This time Lehens opening himself up to get picked, just kind of running into the brush. Meanwhile, we got a 1v1 on the bottom side. We're going to see who wins this one. Looks like Nasus by the end of it. Keen gonna get withered up as well, and he has nowhere to go. It's a shutdown for Kingen. All right.
Maybe we do get it. Maybe we will, but Chovy says no.
Mid. Yep. And I'm trying to force an engage, trying to force something. They know that Kingen's on the right side. And again, in the 1v1, Keen has to be very careful about trying to take that against the Nasus. It's not going to work out. So once again, we reset positioning. Last cone to get over the wall. And a reset on the Dragon as well.
Trying to punish Kingen's flank here, but he just keeps walking back. Moham, though, isolated.
It's so difficult for him to play. I mean, he has to get a flash engage in. Otherwise, the Ziggs just rips him apart. Now Lucid has to flash away. The wall goes over, and Showmaker's just dead! Just like that, but a massive encore, a re-engage from the side of DK, but the Impale catches two. And it should get enough room here for the side of Gen G, and it will 100%. They get a second Hextech Drake to puncture through some of the tanky stats, especially of the Nasus, who has the Spirit Visage. And, you know, the Ziggs was even better with the Maokai, but he's still really good by himself and with a team behind him. So there's the satchel. Down will go that inner.
And they have 6 turrets down. D+ eventually sitting back here in the base is going to get worn down by a very threatening Gen G Baron. And it's hard to pick when there's no overextension. This is the Baron buff as Lucid's going deep.
Yeah, he has to try something, but the Zonius is there, and he had the satchel set up. He knew the engage was coming, and now the flash Impale in this game, in this series, is just over. Gen G are not pulling any punches. Showmaker desperate to try to take down Chovy, Kingen the last remaining member, but they have a wave in top, and Gen G will showcase why they are by far the best team in the LCK at the moment.
Few hiccups, a few great punishes from D+, but the lane swapping Ziggs does them in. And it's 25 kills to 16, a very, very bloody game, but not for one moment were Gen G not in control. Sure.
You know, the one team to take them down first in summer, they did win the one game, and unfortunately that wasn't enough. And Gen G take the 3-0. I was hoping for a little bit of a closer series tonight, but instead we just got peak Gen G.